myself as a human.
Okay.
I mean, I'm an artist. I rap, I make art, I draw, I do digital art. So I'm an overall artist. So I say I'm an artist.
I heard this one saying, you're identified by the 5 people you hang around with the most. And so, based off the 5 people I hang around the most, me and my wife, I'd like to think she makes me a better person.
So I'm a rugby player, I'm Irish American, I'm from New Jersey. I was born and grew up in the South a little bit, so I guess that's how I would identify myself.
Still a person.
Still a person.
I still think I'm a human. Yeah.
Not necessarily, but I found out a lot of things about myself through answering the questions.
Well, I mean, pretty black and white, so, maybe some tones of gray in there sometimes, but no, I pretty much followed my beliefs the whole route, so.
Through the maze, would you identify yourself any differently?
No.
No? Same?
Same.
Excellent.
I wasn't so much expecting to learn something, but like teach other people things, because I feel like going into it, it was pretty, like one of the guys said it was black and white, but I think the questions were more thought-provoking and people had to really get into that mindset to answer the question, so trying to teach them something more than learning.
I just kind of wanted to find out about people's thought processes as they answered the questions and went through.
I was expecting to figure out, just how much people really thought about themselves, whether they thought how much of a person they were.
I wanted to know how people thought, really their thought processes, and if they even thought about certain questions that we presented in the project, Yeah.
I was expecting to get more of an understanding on how I identify as a human being. Looking at the world today, mainly you see people just going crazy, and you wonder, do I really identify as that kind of person? And today I think that helped me a lot.
I think from the project I expected all sorts of answers. I definitely knew there were going to be people who weren't willing to really accept the weight of the questions that we were asking them. And a lot of people kind of glossed over how deep some of the questions were or what they meant. Some people would question the questions, which was good because that means they were actually thinking about it. Some people didn't, and that's fine too.
Yes, a lot of people were thrown off by the questions. One person even said it like, wow, this is really deep, I didn't even think about it. So I feel like people did learn from it, but some people I don't think got the same effect. Mostly the people who said that they didn't identify any differently at the end. So it was, I guess, a challenge. But.
Yeah, I kind of expected people to be more hesitant to participate, but everyone was really willing and thought it went well.
The project, I mean, it went off more without a hitch than I thought it would. I thought we'd have a lot more people not wanting to participate. People just openly went for it.
Yes, I know some people are always going to be stuck in their ways. Some people, like the people who said they never, their ideas of themselves didn't change. I knew there were going to be this, but I know there would be a few people that were actually going to think about it and try to apply it to their lives. Like we had some good answers back, so yeah.
Yeah, I even got a little bit more. Some people were unchanging in the way they looked, and I knew that was going to happen, but it was the people that did think about the questions and said, even though I don't really identify differently, I understand myself more. It made me feel like I helped somebody become that much better of a person.
I believe the project went exactly how I expected, with the one caveat being that, again, people were very willing to help and participate, and they seemed to enjoy the experience a lot. And most people, I felt, took away something from that, and I think that's probably the most valuable portion of the project.